Tokyo Ghoul Season 1 had everything going for it. Then Studio Pierrot made one decision that ruined everything.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect! I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake!
Let's go back to summer 2014. Tokyo Ghoul premiered as the breakout hit of the season. The premise was dark and unique. Ken Kanaki, a college student, gets caught in an accident that turns him into a half-human, half-ghoul hybrid, forced to navigate two worlds. The first season had everything. Stunning animation by Studio Pierrot, a dark psychological thriller tone, and that opening theme, Unravel, which is currently on my Spotify playlist, became one of the most finger-licking good anime songs of all time.
To this day! To this day!
Season 1 was a commercial and critical success. The manga by Sui Ishida had already sold millions of copies, and the anime brought in a massive new audience. Fans praised the character development, the moral complexity, and the raw, brutal storytelling.
But wait! There's more!
But even in Season 1, there were red flags. The anime adapted over 60 chapters in just 12 episodes.
What?
Again, 60 chapters in just 12 episodes. That's more than 5 chapters per episode. Fans complained about rush pacing even then, but the quality was high enough that most people overlooked it. So with all that success, what could possibly go wrong? Well, Studio Pierrot made a choice for Season 2 that would split the fan base and nearly kill the franchise. Season 2, titled Tokyo Ghoul Route A, premiered in 2015 and it was immediately controversial. Here's what happened. Instead of adapting the rest of the manga faithfully, Studio Pierrot decided to create an anime original story. They took suggestions from Sui Ishida but completely diverged from the canon storyline.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
The result? As expected, manga fans were furious. Key character developments were erased. Kanaki's motivations didn't make any sense. The story felt rushed and confusing at the same time. But one of the biggest complaints was Kanaki joins the villain organization Aragiri Tree with almost no explanation. In the manga, his arc goes in a completely different direction with clear motivation. The anime? It just happened.
Huh?
Route A's pacing was inconsistent. Some episodes moved too fast, others dragged. Important characters got sidelined, fight scenes that should have been epic felt hollow because the build-up was missing. But the worst part, the ending. Route A ended on a massive cliffhanger that made no sense to manga readers because it happened in a timeline that didn't exist in the source material. So fans had two options: accept this anime original nonsense or go read the manga to understand what actually happened. Of course, most people chose the manga.
You smart. You very smart.
And then the wait began. Would Season 3 fix this? Would they go back to the canon? Fans spent years hoping for redemption. And in 2018, Season 3 finally arrived. Tokyo Ghoul Re. This time, Studio Pierrot promised to adapt the manga's sequel series. Fans were cautiously optimistic, and we could understand why. Maybe they learned from Season 2's mistakes.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
They didn't. Tokyo Ghoul Re had a massive problem. It tried to adapt the manga's continuation, but the anime's Season 2 had gone a completely different direction. So for anime-only fans, nothing made sense. Characters appeared who should have died. Relationships existed that were never established. plot points reference events that never happened in the anime. And the pacing, even worse than before.
I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
The premiere episode covers 6 manga chapters. By the end of the 12-episode season, they had rushed through approximately 120 chapters of source material.
What the hell?
The animation quality dropped noticeably. Budget issues were obvious. Important fights looked static, and character development thrown out the window because there was no time. The final season ended in 2018 and Tokyo Ghoul's anime reputation, not the manga, was destroyed. What started as 2014's breakout hit became a cautionary tale about how not to adapt manga.
Correct!
So where does Tokyo Ghoul stand now? The manga, still beloved. Sui Ishida's original story is considered a masterpiece of dark fantasy with complex characters and themes. The manga sold over 45 million copies worldwide. The anime? A disappointment that drove people to the manga instead of standing on its own. But here's where it gets interesting. There's been a resurgence of interest in Tokyo Ghoul. In 2024, Tokyo Ghoul celebrated its 10th anniversary. New official art was released, theatrical reruns happened in Japan, and fans started something: the campaign for a remake. The request is simple: give Tokyo Ghoul the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood treatment. A faithful, complete adaptation by a studio that won't rush through the story. Fans point to studios like MAPPA, Wit Studio, or Madhouse as ideal candidates for the adaptation.
Shut up and take my money!
Will it happen? No official announcement yet, but the demand is there. Tokyo Ghoul has the potential to be one of anime's biggest hits, if it is done right this time.
Yes, exactly.
So what happened to Tokyo Ghoul? It had everything. Source material with 45 million copies sold, a breakout first season, and one of anime's most iconic opening songs. But Studio Pierrot's decisions, creating an anime original season 2, then rushing through 120 chapters in 12 episodes for season 3, killed what could have been an all-time great anime adaptation. The manga still remains a masterpiece. The anime became a lesson in wasted potential.
Damn.
So now the comment section is yours. Does Tokyo Ghoul deserve a remake, or should it stay as a cautionary tale? Let me know in the comment section below. But whatever happened to an anime called God of High School? Is supposed to be the biggest anime of 2020, but it failed miserably. What exactly happened? In order to find out what exactly happened, in order for that video to play for you that is popping up on your screen, you have to click on that subscribe button. So, thanks for watching, and that's it. Go on.